we now invite the Chairman of the Board of Directors of the Tobago Regional Health Authority, Mr. Keith Charles. Please, the usual way.
The Honorable Orville London, Chief Secretary, the Tobago House of Assembly, the Honorable Vernella Allen Toppin, Minister of Tobago Development and Minister in Parliament for Tobago East, Mr. Hilton Sandy, THA representative for Roxborough, other secretaries of the Tobago House of Assembly, Mr. Huey Cadet, Assistant Secretary for Health and Social Services, and other members of the THA, Mr. George Bell, CEO, TRHA, and all our general managers who are here with us this morning, our district health visitor, and the representatives of the community of Roxborough, and most important, our members of the steering committee for the health centers. Good morning. Mr. Chairman, I will not take up your full 7 to 10 minutes. I will do this in less than that. So let me say then, it is a pleasure to join you in witnessing another milestone in our ongoing efforts. That's the ongoing efforts of the Division of Health and Social Services to ensure the availability of good health services, to improve the quality of these services, and to build a strong, responsive, responsible, and caring healthcare system in your community. You know, before I go a little further, CEO, I think I need to pick up from you a bit. You could do a little more for me. The emergency health services, for instance, in Tobago, we now have our response time at about 14 minutes per call. In Trinidad, that response time is 31 minutes. When I asked Mr. Frederick recently, do some international search and tell me what is the experience, he selected one randomly. He did this in North America. Their statistical information is that of every 100 calls, they are only able to respond to 75% or 75 calls. In Tobago, over the last months, February to now, the emergency health services in Tobago did not turn up to 2 calls of all the calls that have been made. But I tell you 14 minutes. What I didn't tell you, the international standard is 20. And what we didn't hear last week at the Joint Select Committee, what was the international standard for mortality rates? But it's nice that the CEO has indicated that we're faring extremely well. So that if you're in Trinidad then, and you have a need for the emergency health services, you can feel free to call Mr. Frederick, because he will get to you in 14 minutes, and the aircraft will take you, it will take him 15 minutes to get there. 14 and 15, he's still under your 31 minutes response time in Trinidad. I was just doing a little math. So the Tobago Regional Health Authority then continues to build a strong primary health care system. Really, it is a health platform, as it were, as the cornerstone of healthcare services provision, which makes it easier for people to have access to care in their communities. As we expand our service in Roxborough to include these walk-in services, we are at the same time paying attention to ensuring that there is a ready supply of medicine to these facilities, that they have equipment, and that they have adequate numbers of staff. We have listened to the concerns of your community, who has said that the TRHA needs to make it easier to see a doctor at your health center, where you can enjoy the convenience of a walk-in from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m., 5 days a week. Now, the opening of this new facility and the provision of walk-in services is an indication of the change in the way we intend to conduct community health services. It is a great addition to our health services in Roxborough, and through our continued partnership with the Tobago House of Assembly, the communities that we serve, and other stakeholders, the TRHA will, in time, reduce health concerns in the community. I am therefore convinced that we need to address and design programs that will speak to emphasizing prevention and wellness, and by so doing, create a more informed and healthy population. Let us therefore continue to seize this and other opportunities to build a brighter, stronger, and healthier future for everyone. I thank you.